Podcast. Here are your hosts, Cam and Kobe.
Welcome to the Casual Preppers Podcast, the only place for prepping, survival, and entertainment. We're your hosts, Cameron and Kobe, and we're ready to bring survival goodness direct to your dirty little ear holes.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome.
I feel like it's been forever.
Because it's been a week.
I think we haven't really
We haven't seen each other much.
produced a quality podcast in a month.
We've just been throwing crap together, man. Maybe that's what's going on.
It has. It's been kind of crazy both ways.
It has, yeah. It's once it gets into hunting season, my schedule goes nuts.
Yeah, Kobe's gone.
And Cam's been doing
And our
stuff.
texts have been super weird. Like,
Oh my
really
gosh.
bad timing.
So bad. Yeah, so we had something happen that was not good. Like a guy that goes to our church.
Yeah.
It was really bad, and I sent
Terrible deal.
Yeah, Cam a text about it, and I get back this GIF, this GIF of this like guy like laughing or something.
He has
Yeah.
this perverted smile. And
and I'm like,
that was like
what?
5 hours later.
It was, yeah.
Because I sent it in the morning. And then today, like just last night at like 1:30 in the morning, I get a text from Kobe. It's just LOL. I was like, what? I was kind of like freaked out. I was like, what's going on?
I just woke up and
Oh, that's funny.
That's funny.
Go
Let
back to
Cam
sleep.
know. Yeah, so
Super weird.
things have been super weird, but we're here. We're ready to do this today. Cam, what's on the docket for today's podcast?
Well, it has a real nice ring to it.
Mhm.
Apocalyptic morale.
Yeah,
Apocalyptic.
talking about.
Is that right?
I'm pretty sure something like that. Yeah, we're talking about how to stay upbeat, happy,
when you're stuck in
non-suicidal.
the basement. and-
Yeah, so if you're getting into that long-term SHDF situation, how do you do it?
Yeah.
You know,
I don't think any of us have been through it.
No.
But
Mm-mm.
you know it's going to be a lot more depressing.
but we
and
got some
miserable.
ideas. We have some ideas.
We have, yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk
Some
about
stuff.
those. Mm-hmm.
Some board games from like Mattel, Milton Bradley.
Milton Bradley, yeah. But guys, today's podcast is brought to you by TacPack, the only monthly tactical subscription box with useful professional grade stuff inside. Get 10% off your first TacPack with our code CasualPreppers at TacPack.com and join the thousands of satisfied subscribers today. You're going to get 10% off with our code CasualPreppers at TacPack.com, and you're going to be like, man, this is cool. I'm
Look
going to
at
go.
what I got.
Yeah, look what I got. I got cool AR stuff, and I got like a hat or a knife or something sweet. So make sure you do that.
Yeah. This time of year, I'm telling you, it's perfect. Like, if
It
you don't
is,
know
yeah.
what to give a gift to one of your favorite buddies of
Go
all
do
time,
that. Yeah,
freaking get them a subscription.
$50, and you get 10% off with our
Or tell your
code. So-
wife, I want a subscription.
Mhm.
Just use
Yeah.
Casual Preppers.
Exactly. Before we move on, Cam, I just want to announce I produce another podcast that just barely came out. It's called Born to Succeed, because you are born to succeed, Cameron. You're going to.
Maybe.
Right? If you guys are interested, it's hosted by a guy named Braxton Nielsen. He's like, he broke his back. He was a PRCA bareback rider, broke his back, was told he's never going to walk again. He said, F that. I'm walking again. And he walked again. Anyways,
That's awesome.
this last year I actually did a little short film on him for Wrangler and the Wrangler Network. And we just started a podcast. If you want to go check it out on all the podcast platforms, Born to Succeed. The latest guest is Joe Frost. And if you're in the bull riding world at all, you know Joe Frost. Because you know Lane Frost. You know?
If you don't,
Yeah. If you
then
don't, stop listening right
go
now.
watch 8 seconds.
Yeah, go watch 8 seconds. So anyways, go check that out, guys. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So make sure you do that.
Sweet.
Listener reviews starts now.
Yep. This one came from Apple Podcasts from WM1913 or I913.
WML.
Yeah.
WM.
Is that what maybe it's an L, yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyways, they say, I've been listening to these crazy guys for a while, and I love their humor, but it's not for everyone. So, taking a page from Jeff Foxworthy's book, I wanted to help new listeners decide if they were a casual prepper. And he says, you might be a casual prepper if you know the true value of Tashanka. You might be a casual prepper if you spent last weekend shopping for a tactical goose. You might be a casual prepper if you received a letter from your HOA to stop sucking on your neighbor's sprinklers. You might be a casual prepper if you brag about the size of your cash belt. You might be a casual prepper if you love the redneck Russian accents. And finally, you might be a casual prepper if you love survival goodness brought directly to your dirty little ear holes. Stay survive.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
That was great.
I hadn't seen that one.
I loved it. And if you guys want to be a part of this portion of the podcast, go to iTunes, go to Facebook, go to the Kindle book on Amazon, leave us a 5-star review and make it awesome.
It's a mad, mad world.
Go for it, Cameron.
All right.
Do it.
So, have you ever heard of the crazy-eyed robot, the AI? Well, basically, it's like a humanoid robot called Sophia.
Yeah, the girl. Yeah.
Terrifying.
Oh, it's
Have you
super-
watched
I
it?
have. Yeah, it's crazy.
So I don't know. Maybe you'd mentioned this. Did you ever hear like what happened when they were doing like a little thing with her? Like, well, little thing.
Yeah, there's those kind of robots too. There are.
They're doing some things with
Yeah.
her.
Uh-huh.
They had her like live and they were asking her questions and everything. And to one of the questions, she said, "In the future, I hope to do things such as go to school, study, make art, start a business, even have my own family, home and family, but I am not considered a legal person and cannot yet do these things," obviously made by a liberal. And then in another response, it said, "Okay, I will destroy humans."
No way. Oh my gosh.
This was like 2017, but
Yeah.
now they've restructured and they're like, she no longer wants to destroy humans, or is she too smart?
I know that's
And
the thing.
she's just not going to tell people that.
It's gonna happen one day.
I
man.
know. The other thing on top of that is like the other AI things is they have this AI text generator. And it's
Oh.
actually out now, but in the past,
I heard
it was
about
like
that.
super dark.
Yeah.
So like they would give it these responses, these prompts. So like they read it this thing from Shakespeare, you know, to be or not to be. That is the question. And then to see what it would respond, and it was like super dark. It was like, if death in some obscure and distant hour strikes me still as I sleep, if I yet dream,
Oh my gosh.
is that my peace and with an eternity spent? I have but to think of death while I am so. I must do what I can to prevent her. The world has so made me feel. But I fear it will be no peace or rest until the stars give me the full glow of their light. Like it
Wow.
started responding in ways that like made it feel like it recognized that it wasn't real.
Yeah.
But it like, and they've had this happen a couple of times to where it's like, I know I'm not a real thing, but I want to be a real thing. And like, it's super dark. So they're like, ugh.
Let's get rid of this
And
thing.
they ended up saying like, due to our concerns about malicious applications of the technology, we're not releasing the trained model. And then all of a sudden, this was like
A few years ago, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
now they're like, okay, we feel like it's safe now, and they're releasing it. But the freakiest thing to me is that they're considering using AI for like health, like mental health
have heard
and
about that.
counseling.
Well, even
How
like
are they
health,
not
like
gonna like?
medical health too.
Yeah.
Because they actually, I read this article or something about how
You
like,
are cold.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I know.
like,
about how
hero.
they put up like a real doctor against AI doctor, and they said the AI doctor was actually had a higher percentage of diagnosing things
Yeah, I can see
correctly.
that. I can see
It's
that.
like what?
Yeah,
I guarantee you, eventually, it's going to get to that point where AI is basically doing everything.
yeah, it's terrifying.
It's like,
I need to probe your butthole.
yeah, bend over now.
I got a sore throat. Probably prostate cancer.
Take off your blouse. What? Okay.
Recording initiated.
That's exactly what it's gonna do.
The guy behind the window, it's like, woo!
I love this doctor.
They just feel more comfortable taking their clothes off
Yeah.
to robots. I
Don't
don't
worry
know why.
about it. Yeah.
Anyway,
That's crazy,
I
man.
think it's freaky stuff, man.
Yeah, we do need to do an episode.
we talked about
like AI takeover or you
we
know,
wanted
like
to
the
do it this
Uncanny Valley,
Halloween,
all that
but
kind
we're
of
just
stuff.
like we didn't have the time
Yeah.
to pull in all the cool stuff. So
It's hard.
is it, bro?
Yeah, it's really hard. So I found this article in it's kind of stupid, but it's also kind of scary. It says the headline read, "Puppy accidentally starts fire, causes thousands of dollars in damage." This is like a thing
Either
that happened.
somebody's trying to pawn it off.
I know.
onto-
So this Australian dog
it's that
learned,
puppy over there.
learned a new trick.
He shot my wall.
How to start a fire. Security cameras caught the moment that a small puppy accidentally started a fire in its owner's Melbourne home. Fortunately, the dog was not injured. Okay, everybody's worried about the dog, right?
That's
Although
true.
the flames caused a serious amount of damage.
This in California.
No, this is in Australia. Danielle
Australia.
Dansky watched the fire erupt on her couch in real time. Her 10-month-old puppy, Archie, apparently got his paws on a barbecue lighter and somehow got it to ignite.
What?
So it was just sitting there like playing with a lighter for the barbecue, and it ignited
I
and
guess I
caught
can
the,
see biting on the button. Like,
yeah, and caught the couch on fire.
wow.
For real, dude. I just thought that's crazy. So, I mean, you don't think about stuff like that, but if you're leaving your dog at home, who knows what could happen? You know what I
That's
mean?
Freaky.
Yeah. So
Robot dog.
this lady actually, she had an Instagram account for her puppy. This one, so like she had, you know what I mean, that she took pictures of the puppy and everybody loved it. You know, all those weird Instagram accounts.
Yeah.
It says, while the dog clearly didn't start the fire on purpose, Archie didn't escape without punishment. Dansky, who runs an Instagram page for the pooch, changed its handle to Archie the Arsonist
was gonna
after the
say,
fire. So I just
that
thought,
name's so close to arson.
yeah. So anyways,
Arsony.
yep. But
Well,
I
that's
just thought that's
bizarre.
interesting. You know what I mean?
So yeah, you got to take care of yourself.
You
You
gotta
have a
be
dog
careful.
to protect you. Might
Yeah.
start a fire.
Could start a fire. Things you don't think about when you're not at
No,
home.
you don't.
know what I mean?
You don't.
Hope my dog don't start a fire. I leave my dog at home. Like, who knows what's gonna happen, man?
Robo's right now trying to ignite something.
Yeah, he's playing with a Bic right this second. Okay, Cameron, let's talk about
Okay.
apocalyptic morale.
Yeah. So morale.
Mm.
What is it? It's the confidence, enthusiasm, and discipline of a person or group at a particular time. So, I don't know, like a lot of books you read, survival books and just in history in general.
Yeah.
Talks a lot about the importance of morale and how far a group can get or how
Mm-hmm.
successful, especially like war.
Oh yeah.
Romans talk a ton about that. Was the main thing is they had such good morale and training that they were like these tiny groups that could eliminate massive armies.
Yeah.
And I've been, I do read sometimes,
Do you?
but I've been reading like I don't know. I've been obsessed with like the old time exploration with old ships and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Probably from the Terror because it was like the trap, like the boats that got trapped trying to find the North Pass. The Terror and the what was the other one called? Slipping my mind. Not the Essex. That's the whale one.
I don't know.
Anyway, so Shackleton, I've been reading the book about him. He's the one that went to the South Pole and they tried to cross the whole continent of Antarctic for the Kingdom of England.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, they got stuck in the ice and it just crushed their ship to pieces. But his whole thing, like the whole thing about him was he was like a survivalist in that he was so strict about like award these men with fat or let's cook this tonight because they did this and got this that far. He was a big, he knew that morale was like the biggest and most important thing for his group to survive like the harshest, worst weather ever.
And the funny thing is that it's not like something that's limited to survival situations either. I mean, in business and all those things,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
the same thing. You have to reward people and you have to keep people's spirits up and you have to keep them involved in what's going on and happy because if not, your business won't thrive.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with survival, right? I mean, it's all kind of the same thought.
Yeah, I hands down know
Yeah,
what
for
morale
sure.
can do. I mean, it killed me in my last job.
Yep.
Like
Absolutely.
the owners, and everything. I just didn't feel like they could care less about me and those I worked with, and it like shattered us.
Oh yeah, for
For
sure.
me, anyway. But like a lot of those books, military even has had. They've been setting up like these special locations for soldiers to go into and just relax. Like they can write
Like a
home
strip
in
club?
peace. Yeah, exactly. That's all it is.
Military strip clubs.
Yeah. Like a shooting range.
Yeah.
Go right back to military training.
Yeah.
But no, like it's pretty cool. Some of these, if you look at them, they have like snacks and candy and stuff from the U.S. just to like boost their morale, and they can find some quiet time to video chat with their family and stuff like that. So obviously, it's huge, and it's been used for forever in keeping people alive, keeping people happy, safe. So the big thing, and before we go into like a lot of the details of what does what and what's best, preventing that morale loss, you got to being prepared alone is huge.
Oh yeah, it is huge.
You're
yeah.
just like, I know how to handle this situation, and you're a lot less like freaked out, and those around you, they won't recognize that you're losing your mind as well because you're prepared.
Absolutely.
Social, having a group around you and a good group, you don't want to,
You don't
I'm
want
going to add
idiots.
John down the street that's a douchebag.
Yeah, that's not going to help.
Lone wolfing it, obviously, you're going to be way more susceptible to being depressed and probably
Oh yeah, for
not
sure.
succeed as much.
Mhm.
Lighting, comfort, distraction, having stuff to kind of keep your mind away from what crap's going on. Having a positive mindset,
Mhm.
being busy, like giving people in your group members like stuff to do, like so they're not just sitting around thinking about, well, this sucks.
Oh yeah.
I want to. People are going to kill us soon. And then, being a leader because you have these things ready is huge. And then just letting your kids go free. You don't want them there because they will ruin your life.
Oh, man, people probably think we hate our kids so
I know, I
bad
know.
because we always go into saying something like,
I'm
you don't hate
saying-
the kids.
Yeah. I had them and I like them,
Yeah.
but they're huge. You've got to totally figure out how to deal with them
You
because
do.
right now it's hard.
I know.
And imagine being hunkered down in a basement with them.
I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah, no one does. But anyways,
every day that goes by, I'm like, okay, they're getting a little bit older. They're getting a little bit easier. Just hold off this
your
apocalyptic
girls
situation.
are really good. I feel like my kids are a nightmare.
You got boys though; they're different, and well, yeah,
They're
girls are
nightmares.
bad too. I mean, it's I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Humans.
sure they are very different.
They're all humans.
Yeah. So, anyways, preventing it and just being prepared to deal with like how to keep morale up is
For
huge.
sure.
So
I
let's
agree.
talk about it in detail.
So, like, when you get into a situation where you're and this is mostly for like a long-term SHTF situation. This could obviously come back to a short-term as well.
Yeah.
Like some short, like even if it's like a week, like your power's out or something. A lot of this stuff can be it applies, but we're kind of talking about more of like a long-term apocalyptic SHTF situation where you're hunkered down in your home or your bug out location or you're bugging out or whatever it might be. What are those things that why is it what's going to kill the morale? What are the things that are going to make you feel like, oh crap, this sucks?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And have that negative mindset. What are those things? And here's a few that I came up with. I mean, the first one, just the fact that you are in an SHTF situation is going to kill morale like right off the bat.
yeah.
And like
How
you,
could this happen in
yeah.
our country?
And like you said, though, if you are prepared, it's going to make it much less worse. It's not going to be as bad because you're like, okay, at least I know that I have some food and I have some water and I have somewhat of a plan. But just being in that situation for most people is going to kill
For sure.
You're going to be depressed. You're
Yeah.
going to have anxiety. All those things kill your morale. You know what I mean? It messes with your head.
Well, there's plenty of people, it's like my tire popped this week.
Yeah.
And I got to get a tire replacement and I got a toothache.
yeah.
What else could go wrong?
Yeah, I might as well just kill myself.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So in this SHTF, it's going to be like
Netflix is down. I mean, what could go worse?
Yeah, exactly.
That is actually a horrible feeling. I had that, the other day, the internet was down in my house and we're like, well, hell, what do we do?
Yeah. It's weird because Tawny brought home some DVDs, and I
Yeah.
was like, how are we going to watch those?
What are we
Like,
going to do with that?
I don't even have it plugged into my TV and stuff.
I
I'm
know.
like, I have to dust that off.
I finally had to get my PS3 that I had sitting in the basement,
Just use
pull
it
it
as a
up to watch a
DVD player?
DVD. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
Another thing that's gonna kill morale is just like seeing those things that you love go away. Because it's in these situations, a lot of stuff that you love is gonna go away.
Yeah.
You might lose people. First off, and that's obviously the pinnacle of it. That's the worst thing. You could lose family, you could lose friends, you could lose neighbors, you could just lose people that live in your community, and that starts to mess with people.
Yeah.
I mean, we had something like that happen this week, yesterday actually, and it's weird how much that affected me for the entire day. And it wasn't somebody that was
It
like
does.
like I was really even close to.
No.
They were in our ward, in our church. And it was like, oh my gosh, I had this sinking feeling like
I did
all
too.
day long. I
did
hated
too.
it.
It was kind of how
Yeah.
quick and easy
I know.
can things just
kinda-
change
that
completely
fragility
for
of
somebody.
life and all that kind of stuff.
And
But
thinking of their lives, like that
Yeah.
family, I
You-
feel horrible. for
horrible. But can you imagine something like that happening on top of an SHTF
Oh my
situation that
gosh.
you're in?
them. Yeah.
It's gonna
You would
gonna
be broken.
kill you. Yeah, absolutely. These situations could come where you could actually lose property. Your home, your vehicles, animals, and things like that you could lose depending on what happens. Right?
Yeah.
That messes with your head. Some people, those physical possessions,
Or all they have.
that's
or
all they they
like,
care
live
about.
for.
Yeah, you lose your phone. Oh my gosh, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's bad.
We have people like in this town because it's an oil field town.
Yeah.
And when
Oh,
the
yeah.
oil field goes south, they lose their job. Like they won't get rid of like their 4-wheelers and
Yeah.
their side by sides. They're like, "Can you help me pay my bills?" Like, get rid of your crap.
Yeah, that's the hard thing because we live
It
in
is
this
hard.
boom and bust economy here. So like when it's booming, you don't have to have a degree to make $150,000
No,
a year.
you-
It's so
you could
easy.
drop out of high school,
Go right
get
to
a
it.
job, and you're making triple.
But like that,
figures.
it could be gone, and it does it all the time.
It
It's
does.
in this cycle, and yeah, so that's tough when people lose that stuff. They don't want to
Yeah.
lose it. You know what I mean?
And when you said that too, like even when I go on vacation for a long period,
Mhm.
I'm looking forward to coming home
Oh,
to
yeah.
my comfort.
to my stuff,
And I'm like,
Yeah.
can you imagine being
If you
like,
don't have
I'm
it.
never going to go back to that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's over.
Super depressing.
that would just kill you.
Yeah.
Your way of life is another thing. Like just like what you said, your way of life is you go to work, you got your family, you got your church, you got your community. That can
All
all be
shuffled
gone.
around, yeah.
Boom, gone just like that. That messes with you. Oh, this one is, I think, for some people is going to be really tough. Losing your status. Your status
that's so true. I
in the
didn't think about
community, your status with your friends, your status with your family, because sometimes that comes with other things like money and job and a appearance of success.
Yeah.
Because when an SHTF situation comes, nobody gives a crap about that.
Yeah.
Right.
Or if you're in a position to try and keep order,
Yeah.
and people are like,
Yeah.
eh,
Sure.
just chaos, then they just hold you as an enemy.
Exactly. And the last thing is money. I mean, people it's kind of goes along with that status thing. But if you, if money is kind of tied to the way that you see yourself and in your position in your community, that's all gone when it comes to in an apocalyptic situation. Everybody kind of comes down to equal except for those people who were prepared and now they're up here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those people you thought were dum-dums are now the guys that are running the place,
I've been waiting for that for
I
years.
know, I'm just waiting for that to happen.
Can't wait to be on top
Yeah.
for once.
So this is one that I think that you've talked about several times, is you might actually have to hunker down or survive with people you absolutely don't like.
Yeah. I dread that the most.
Could suck. Depending on how prepared you are, you might have to go to some camp, like a FEMA camp or a Red Cross camp. And if you do
Church.
that, exactly.
Be with church members
Really,
all day.
You might have to, but if you have to hang out 24/7 with these people and you don't have your space to get away,
Oh, yeah.
can you imagine how much that's going to kill your morale?
That's
Oh,
probably the number one for me.
Oh, it would be horrible, man. You have to talk to people all the time. You have to deal with their kids. Ugh.
I got to talk to you.
I know. So, anyways, that right there could kill morale. Food is going to be a huge one, I think.
It is. Comfort foods are huge, man.
Any food is huge when it
That's
comes
true.
down. I mean, because if food is scarce, that's going to kill people. You can't run down to McDonald's and get your 94-ounce, Coke for $1. It's not going to happen.
It's true.
Right? So you're going to have to deal with a completely different diet and a completely different way of consuming food. And you might have to work your ass off to get a meal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's going to be pretty tough.
Yeah, I work in healthcare, and
Yeah.
I eat a lot of garbage to get through the day.
Oh, yeah, you
because
do.
I'm just it's a comfort food, some snacks here, pop, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, geez.
I need to stop doing that. Yeah.
But when you lose those things and you're in a crappy situation,
Well, yeah, I find when I get
Done.
when I get anxious or I'm in a situation that there's a lot of anxiety or it's tough, I'm like, I'm gonna go get a freaking Big Mac and a Coke, dude. I don't care. I'll feel better if I eat that, and I know I'm not gonna feel better.
No, right.
But it's just easy and
it
it's
is. It's
comforting.
true. Yeah,
and
and
then
when
20
we're
minutes later you're
exhausted-
pooping.
Yeah.
It's not good.
My wife and I do that too. I was like, should we just go get pizza?
Yeah.
We're both exhausted. We want to go make
Exactly.
something.
And that won't
That's
be available.
America.
Exactly.
That's America.
And that probably isn't going to be available in these situations.
No.
Fruit snacks, we talk about that constantly.
Wasn't it 1 second after cigarettes were I remember him going
I think so, yeah.
anyway.
Yeah,
Cigarettes
cigarettes.
are going to be huge.
That's the thing. Those vices, cigarettes, marijuana. Some people absolutely can't function without it.
Seriously.
Chew, sugar, soda, like we said.
Xanax.
Any,
Percocet.
any type of vices, those things are going to be really tough, and that's going to kill your morale if you're used to having those. And then again, you might be undernourished. You might not have enough food. You're going to be eating this food that you probably don't really like, and your bowels are going to be like chaos, man,
Always.
down there. You know what I mean?
That's okay.
It's going to get worse.
Used to that.
Entertainment is going to be one. We're all kind of used to saying, "Oh, I need a date night," or "Oh, I need to go out with my buddies to clear my head."
My butt.
my butt. Me and my butt are heading out. You can't just head out to the movies and dinner anymore. You know what I mean? I got to get away from these damn kids.
Seriously.
You can't do it.
No.
There's no more plays or musicals, or you're not watching Netflix anymore. You know what I mean? If you don't have any power, so entertainment is going to be one that's going to be tough.
It's going to hurt.
It's going to be hurt, especially if you're not prepared for it.
Yeah.
Sanitation. Bad sanitation comes with SHTF situations. When you run out of toilet paper, you're not going to be happy about it. Nobody's going to be happy
No.
about it, right? You're going to have to find alternate ways to
Wipe that beehole.
wipe that beehole, and that's not a situation you want to be in. You got to poop in a hole out in your backyard or something. You're not getting showers every day.
Breath, terrible.
You say breasts? Oh, breath. It's like, I don't think your breasts are going to change. I thought you said breasts.
Right away.
Right away.
Breasts are going to be
Oh,
horrible.
gosh. SHTF breasts. Ugh. Horrible.
Breath.
Yeah, I get that. Feminine hygiene. You don't know what's happening
I
down
noticed
there.
when you paused, I'm like, it probably wasn't very clear. Did you say?
Yeah, your hair's a mess all the time. You know,
Yeah.
you don't have any more product. You're spitting on your hands. I don't know what you're doing, but you know what I mean. Sanitation is bad.
Spit on your hand. First thing,
First things first, loogie that up.
I'm gonna clean my hands and my hair.
Yeah.
with my spit.
Anyways, sanitation is going to be bad, and you're not going to feel good about yourself with that going on.
Yeah.
Claustrophobia and cabin fever are going to be a big one too. You're stuck in the basement or a bunker for several months. You know, you're going to want to get out and run and stretch those
Even in
legs.
the winter, my whole house, I feel like I gotta
Yeah.
get out of here.
I know, I hate this
It's driving
place.
me nuts.
Yeah, so it's going to get old pretty quick there. You know, a lot of times these situations bring on injuries or sickness.
Yeah.
And that anything like that kill. I mean, even if I have a cold right now, man, I'm pissy.
Oh, yeah.
My morale's horrible. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to do anything.
That's so true.
You know, so that one's going to be a big one too. Boredom. You're going to get bored. Kids are going to get bored, and they're going to be mad.
Instantly.
Yeah,
As soon as SHTF starts,
Uh-huh.
I'm bored.
this is stupid.
It's
Seriously.
like 15 minutes into it.
Yeah, oh yeah, I guarantee
They're
it.
super bored already.
I hate this food. We're still eating our regular food. We got like 2 weeks of it
It's
left.
just Pizza Hut. What? I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, but there's no power.
Yeah.
I can't watch Disney Channel while we eat it. Yeah, so boredom's going to be
It's got
big.
Apple Plus and I can't use it.
Exactly. The thought of having no end in sight, to me, I was thinking about that. That would be a tough one.
It's hard. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's hard. I've been there.
I've been there. Feels like this life is never going to end. When is it? There's no light
What
at
am
the
I
end of the
gonna-
tunnel.
Another 40 years, another 20 years. I don't know.
Am I
It
halfway
scares
through?
me.
Am I third? Am I almost done? I don't know.
That's
Yeah, but-
true, though. Not knowing at
Yeah.
all the future is terrifying.
Yeah. It's like, is this going to be like this forever?
Yeah.
That would kill people, man. You know what I mean? You know, you're trying to survive. That's exactly how my wife would be. She'd just hate it. This is dumb. This is not worth it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she would say.
This is one I wanted.
Yeah. So that to me would be a big morale killer. This one I know firsthand.
Yeah.
No sleep. Do you know how hard it's going to be to sleep in the apocalypse? I mean, I can just think about it right now. It's not going to be easy. You know what I mean?
Well, it's not going to get better for you. That's for one.
No, it's not. Yeah, you trying to sleep during World War III or something like that. You know,
Yeah.
it's not going to be easy. And when you go a day or two without sleep, you're jacked up, man.
Yeah.
You are.
You're pissed. You're
Done.
agitated.
Oh yeah.
And
Feel
you can't get anything done.
Oh, it is the worst feeling in the world. So that one, I think, can be something that could kill your morale
For sure. Or kill your morale for those that haven't slept around
exactly.
you.
Yeah.
Shut up.
This one might not be, I don't know, lack of exercise, because you're not going to be, especially depending on what type of situation you're in. If you're hunkered down and you're not like out bugging out or something like that, you know, when you don't get outside and you don't like get some physical activity, your body starts to like, I don't know, rebel against you a little bit.
Yeah.
You feel kind of gross, and you don't feel yourself a little
No.
bit. You're off. And so I think that lack of exercise can bring on depression and anxiety and all those types of things. And if you have to hunker down because of a bomb or whatever it might be, that would be a tough thing.
Yeah. I think that goes along with like lack of work. You know?
Yeah,
you
for sure.
feel worthless.
Oh, you
feel,
do. Yeah.
Like I like the break from
Mm-hmm.
life sometimes of like I'm doing something productive.
Yes.
I'm not, you
Yeah.
know, I'm not just, I don't know. Work is healthy for you.
I agree. So that one might be tough. And the last one I've got, lack of sex. Okay, so obviously this depends on your situation, but think if you're a single person going into the apocalypse, I mean, it's going to be tough to go out and find a lady
Yeah.
or a man.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to have time for that. You're just trying not to die.
There's no EMP Tinder.
There isn't. I don't think so.
Or-
Although that'd be kind of cool to think about. But you know what I mean? You go a few weeks, months.
It's like there's farmers.com or whatever.
Mhm.
There's going to have to be,
preppers.com.
but you might even have, the internet's probably going to be gone.
Yeah.
So you
But
have to
if
send
you're
out
married,
flyers.
if you're married, you're probably used to it anyway, so you'll probably be okay. You've conditioned yourself
Yeah.
to no sex.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anyways,
We'll trade dry macaroni for sex.
we'll
Have
trade
Bag
can
of
wheat.
flour for
Yeah.
sex.
Tashanka for sex, you know.
But no,
we
sex
talked about
is
that.
super, like,
It's important.
it's super good. I like it.
I've been liking it for a while now. Been on a
But
list
it
of things
is-
I like.
It's super, it is helpful. It's healthy.
It is, man. It clears your
It's
head.
super healthy.
Yeah.
You women out there.
It really is. It's scientific.
You married women out there.
It's-
That sounds even worse.
Does it? You married women out there.
I'm just saying your husband's
They need it. All right.
or your wife's.
Either way.
Maybe they need it more. And you
Some
need to
some
give it
wives
up.
are that way.
Yeah. So
More power to them.
anyway,
That's all I got though for those things that are gonna kill your morale.
how do you reverse it?
I don't know. Tell
Flip
me.
it up and reverse it, or whatever that song.
Oh, this is me too, huh?
yeah. I moved around. I mean, I can talk about. You want me to go?
Doesn't matter. I can
I'll
go.
go.
Whatever. No, I'll
Give
go.
you a break. The old throat's drying out.
It is dry now.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So, say you're bugging in, Cam, and you want to make sure that these things we just talked about aren't going to be an issue for you. What are some of the things that you can prep to help with this situation? Right. That's what we're trying to.
done.
Yeah, PS4
Generator
Exactly.
PS4
generator, PS4,
and
flat
TV.
screen. You're good. The first one that
Reruns.
always comes to mind is board games. You know, they're great to distract a lot of people at once.
Yeah, they are.
And to keep your mind on something else. And if you have a whole bunch of them, you know, those are things you could do several hours a day, every single day,
Yeah.
and be good, I think. You know what I mean? Especially if there's no TV.
Yeah.
You know,
There's some anti-board game people, but I'm telling you, you're gonna want to have some.
I guarantee you're going to want to have some. And then going along with that, playing cards is another one too, because with some 4 or 5 decks of cards,
It's a billion different
oh
games.
yeah, you have so many freaking
all of them
games.
suck too.
Yeah, they're all horrible. No, Cam hates card games.
No,
Like,
I don't mind them, but
He
they
hates 'em.
they're not my favorite.
he hates them.
I
he
think
gets
it's
mad.
just because my brain's too slow.
You get really mad. Like when we were playing, have a game night, and we're like, let's play cards. You're just like, oh shit.
Okay.
Whatever.
There is a reason behind that. Colby's one of those people that if you don't catch a rule, he will he
am
will
not.
drive it home to a point to where you feel bad about yourself. We just told you. Even if his wife recognizes it,
No,
she's like,
she-
he's kind of a jerk.
She hates to actually play on my team. Is what
Yeah,
she hates.
she does. That's true.
It's not the rule thing with her.
Colby gets a little out of hand.
Yeah, I'm competitive.
He is
man.
very
I'm
competitive.
competitive. I want to win.
Yeah,
You know, why are you gonna play if you don't want to win? Huh?
it's true. It's true.
Anyways, playing
And
cards.
usually when it's like me and you versus the ladies,
Yeah.
Colby's like, we can't lose. It's
We
the
can't.
worst thing on earth.
Yeah,
So if I make a mistake, he's like, I'm going to slit your throat.
I've never once said that. By
no,
the
but
way,
I could see it in your eyes.
yeah, I did kind of, telepathically try and get that to you, but I
Yeah.
didn't really actually say it.
Yeah, my brother has a friend too that's the same way. Like if I ask to clarify a rule, he's like, "Come on,
Which
like,
which
freaks out.
friend is it?
Sean?
Oh, Sean. Yeah,
He
that's
gets
funny.
super pissed. He's
That's
like,
awesome.
"We just told you." I'm just clarifying.
Yeah,
Anyway.
so don't play games.
So I
with
don't
us.
like to learn new rules.
Yeah, it makes
That's
sense.
probably why.
Makes sense. And Cam, if you're trying to learn a game and Cam's trying to teach you, it's not the easiest thing in the world.
I agree 100% there. I cannot explain rules.
And he was like, it's just easier. Let's just play. And I'm like, well, you haven't told us any of the rules.
I feel
We'll figure it out.
like Finding Nemo, like the
Yeah.
clownfish telling a joke. And they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, this is terrible.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Not going anywhere."
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So,
not a good rule explainer.
playing cards, think about that. If you have electricity, obviously having some DVDs, movies on hand are going to be great. You know, the comedies, the things that make people feel good.
DDDs.
DVDs, yeah. Like don't try and avoid movies like The Road or something like that
right.
that just make you feel worse about yourself. It's like I know that preppers love that movie, but that is the most depressing movie
Yeah.
ever made.
Yeah, I'm all for like the funny stuff.
Yeah. Get
Like-
some good-hearted, light-hearted, fun things. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Think about that.
Yeah, like let's watch Legends of the Fall.
Yeah.
Super depressing.
No, let's not. Let's watch Legend. That's even better. Food. That's a big one to be thinking about because to me, some good, comforting food goes a long way.
We should have put morale boosting movies. Like
We should
What
have, yeah.
About Bob?
What about Bob? The Burbs.
The Burb stuff that's just
So good.
laugh. You don't even care about life.
Yeah, you don't. You just get lost in it. You
Yeah.
know?
Yep.
So food, thinking about having those things that make you feel good when you're eating them, right? So candy,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
hard candy.
We're
Those
not
things.
talking alcohol.
Well,
or Xanax.
we could. I think
Well, yeah,
alcohol,
yeah.
depending on if that's something that you love, having some alcohol would be great. But candy, those things that are just like a quick boost.
I think alcohol does have its uses though.
It does,
It'd
yeah.
probably be good to have some available,
Absolutely.
in case the worst of the worst happens.
yeah,
You can really calm yourself down.
exactly. But candy is a really easy thing to throw it at them right in their face as hard as you can, hard candy. But it's a quick morale booster. It's actually a quick energy booster, and you feel good. If you're sucking on a Jolly Rancher or something, life's better. You know what I mean? That's gonna help.
Sucking on a Jolly Rancher.
That's right.
That sounds weird.
Does it?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
It's just normal, but
Yeah.
I'm just being perverted.
Yeah, you are. A lot of people, coffee is a huge thing.
Yeah.
They can't get through the day without it, so make sure you have that.
Caffeine makes you cranky if you don't have it,
It
and you're
does.
used to taking it every day.
Yeah. Fruit snacks, we talked about that. We've pounded that sucker home a million times. Beef jerky, man. For me, if I have some good jerky, I feel good, man.
I love it.
Yeah.
First bite, it wedges in between my teeth.
Yeah. You get
And then I suck
pepper
on it all day.
in there. It's good.
I love that. Like 5 hours later, you're like, what is that? And you bite it and you're like, ooh, pepper.
Hey, that's spicy.
I like it.
That's good. Bacon, drink mixes.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Those-
don't think about that.
No, and you can have tons of drink mixes.
Yeah. You can have as much as you want.
I mean,
There's
like,
no limit.
like you can have like Sprite and Dr. Pepper
Yeah.
flavors. But are you
You can
talking
have a
about
ton.
margaritas or
No, I mean like fruit drink mixes or something. You know what I mean?
you're like, yeah, you literally.
You can have as much. There's no law. You can have as much as you want.
Well, for some drink mixes.
Yeah.
I was surprised at the variety out there, okay?
Yeah. There's
That's
a lot.
what I
There's
was
a lot of good stuff. Freeze dried desserts. We get those sometimes in the survival boxes. Those are great.
There's no law. There's no limit to drink
I looked it
mixes.
up. You can buy as much Tang as you want.
Good. I looked into the state laws.
Yeah.
Every state. Drink mixes, go wild.
Go as much as you want. Yeah. There's a quick tip for you. Popcorn. That's always one that livens up an evening. You know what I mean?
It does.
It does.
Even the smell, you're like,
Yeah.
I want to go to the movies.
You're like, okay, yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gum.
Unless it's burnt, then you want to kill
Unless
yourself.
it's burnt and then you want to just throw up wherever you're at, all over the place.
Either the greatest or the worst.
Yeah, gum. My kids, if I give them a piece of gum, they'll do anything I ask them to do. Seriously. Give me a piece of gum and I'll go clean it.
It's pretty funny.
All right, there you go.
That's true, though.
It is weird, yeah. Alcohol, that's when we talk about any food that you like. I actually looked this up. I did some work here. Foods that are proven to boost your mood. Scientifically, it's science, Cameron. It's biology.
I
It's
did know
science.
some of those.
Yeah, chocolate.
Chocolate's always been.
Always, yeah. Fish, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
I love suck on a fish when I'm.
Some sardines. Feel good.
Oh, can of tuna.
Yeah.
Mm.
Green tea is one.
Yeah, makes sense.
Any type of berry is great. Leafy greens and then yogurt. Obviously, a lot of these things are going to be tough in the apocalypse to get.
Leafy greens, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How's that? That's usually like, let's ruin my meal.
They got stuff in it. They got stuff in it that's good for you. So, anyways, food. Think about that for morale
I
boost.
just did.
Good.
Okay, move on.
Physical books. Have some books, and we talk about Kindle and stuff a lot too. But actually, some physical books just in case.
It's in my mind.
I got mine books right
I
here.
saved all them books in my mind. I don't need books.
Yeah. Really, I mean, you could read a book forever. It just takes forever to read those suckers, but you could get lost in them, and they
Certain
can,
religions want you to do that on a regular
they
basis.
do, don't they? But
Read
just,
that Bible
but-
over and over.
But have some books that you like. Have some books you haven't read.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to. I just buy books and put them in the corner.
I think I'm just going to set up my apocalyptic HQ in the library in downtown.
It's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
You get lots of fires.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you try reading the books instead of burning
them. Okay, music. This comes back to if I'm listening to music that I love, I'm that kind of person that completely flips my mood sometimes.
Enya?
Yeah, I mean just good old classic Enya, and I'm just like raring to go.
Yeah,
No, but
Enya, Michael Bolton.
Michael Bolton, yeah, I guess so. Kenny G's got the kind
Kenny
of guy I
G's
like.
really
yeah.
good.
No, but if it's a band I love and some songs I love, and I put that on, and
There's
my-
some, upbeat songs make a big difference.
it really changes my mood. And if you have that stuff available, that's great. If you can play an instrument, it's even better because that's something you can keep on doing, and you don't have to have power. You know what I mean? Can
That's
you
why
sing?
I'm going over to Kobe's.
Yeah,
He's a musician.
I'm a quotations musician. Yeah.
He is though.
Can you sing? You know what I mean? Those things are going to help pass the time.
Mm-hmm.
You guys could just start an apocalyptic band.
I like
You know what
that.
I mean? Put on shows for the neighborhood.
That's true.
Seriously. Like, you're going to have to do some things that bring people together as a community to help that morale for the whole community, depending on your situation, obviously. But, have those instruments. If you can do it, have them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or learn to play. It's scientifically proven that it lowers stress and anxiety. It's science. Again, my wife hates it when I say that so bad because it usually comes back to one thing that we talk about.
Just
But
reminds me of Anchorman.
what's it? I don't remember that.
Like women's brains are smaller. It's science.
Yeah, I didn't say that. Okay.
That's why she didn't like it.
Yeah.
It's a rude thing.
It is rude. Coloring and drawing stuff, especially for kids, it's a lifesaver. You have
And adults.
And
We
adults.
talked about that dot to dot.
Oh yeah, dot to dot. That's right. Oh, I forgot.
Give me the big dot to
Yeah,
dot.
activity books. You got to get them. All right.
No, there's a huge thing. Learn and they can be out of your hair for 5 seconds.
Yeah,
and then they're
at
bored.
least. I don't. What else should I draw?
I broke a crown. Oh.
The green's gone, Dad, forever.
She has the pink, and I'm trying to use it.
Well, there's 14 pinks in the other box. Go get it.
I know, but her hair.
Sports balls. Sports balls. I had balls there at first, and I'm like, Cam's gonna say something, so I better put sports balls there.
I didn't see it.
I know.
Dang it.
You're gonna be like, balls? You gonna play with your balls?
Sports balls.
So I put
I'm
sports
gonna open
balls.
a store with the sports balls. Well,
That would be glorious, wouldn't
it
it?
would. It'd be popular. I bet.
All we do is sell sports balls.
We're
That's
just
it.
here for sports balls. Ball protection. We got balls.
Yeah, any
Yeah.
kind of balls. So basketballs, baseballs and gloves, soccer balls, footballs, all the kind of balls. I mean, you can pass the time with those.
Kids love balls.
Adults love balls. Women's,
I was like,
men's.
could get real messed up here.
Just play with your balls, everybody.
Yeah.
It's good.
They are morale boosters if you have.
They really
balls
are.
to play with.
They boost a lot of things. Puzzles. Puzzles are a good one. Like a
My
9,000.
wife's gonna talk to me about that one.
That's like honestly my only goal half the time is to get your wife to talk to me
Yeah,
about
she
something.
listens to it. She usually comes home. She's like, "You guys talked about."
You guys shouldn't say that in public.
Anyway,
We don't feel like we're in public. We're in a
she's
room by
usually
ourselves.
smiling, so I think deep down she knows we're funny.
She's usually smiling.
She's like, "Balls aren't funny,"
Yeah.
but hey, don't say it.
Yeah. Balls, that's a funny word. Puzzles,
Yeah,
they're hard to put together sometimes.
yeah, you can end like 5 apocalypse with
Yeah.
certain puzzles.
Yeah, so get some puzzles. It's something to do.
Guarantee you're gonna be missing a piece, and it's gonna just ruin morale.
Yeah, then you're just going to kill yourself.
I'm almost done. And you won't have that
This
piece.
was the only thing
no
I had
way
to
to
look
replace
forward
it,
to.
and then morale just plummets.
Yep. Podcasts.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Download a bunch of podcasts.
we're
you
here
love.
to boost your morale
Yeah.
every week.
Uh-huh. Yep. So get some get some downloaded on your favorite device and back it up and have it ready to roll. Okay? Sex,
Kobe needed to have sex when he wrote these lists.
still there.
These
Outdoor games. So any of these sort of outdoor games, if you can do it. Horseshoes, croquet.
This is outside balls.
Not always. Lawn darts, frisbee, cornhole. All those things are fun to do outside, and they're relatively easy and quiet usually. So you can go outside and play those whenever you want.
Horseshoes are noisy.
Sometimes.
Clink.
It depends on if you're good or not. If you're
Yeah,
not
that's
good, they're
true.
not that noisy.
That's true.
If
If you're not good, though, yeah,
you're
sure.
not hitting the
Clear out in the
yeah,
dirt.
it's just out in the weeds. So anyways, think about having a few of those on hand just in case times get tough.
Hey, did you just out of
Sure,
this is the middle of the podcast? But
'Kay.
did you throw hatchets over the
I did.
activity?
Uh-huh.
Did you get a stick?
A stick.
Did you get it to stick?
Oh yeah, huh?
Nice. Okay.
I did. Did
Just
you?
wondering. Yeah.
Okay, it's
I
hard.
wish you would have been there because I threw one and just went straight into the ground. Like
Really?
I don't know. I released it way
That's
too
funny.
late, and then the other one went and hit clear up in the chain link fence.
Oh yeah.
But I did stick one.
Good. I'm glad you
Pretty
stuck it.
good at it.
Yeah. So speaking about that was
So get some hatchets.
yeah.
Have a hatchet
that's-
throwing
Look at the
contest.
next one. Weapons practice.
Oh
Think
yeah.
about that. Shooting
It's
bows,
super fun.
guns,
Weapons
throwing
are-
knives, hatchets. All of those things are a great thing to boost your morale as well as get better at
That
something.
wasn't even a segue. It just
I know.
came to my mind right then.
That's just how in sync we are.
yeah.
All right.
In sync.
Yeah. I'm Justin. You're
Well, I don't know who the others are.
the gay one.
You son
Lance
of a-
Bass. Lance Bass.
No.
Yeah. I'm Justin. You're Lance.
Oh,
It makes sense if you think about it.
I guess. I don't know how it does.
Pets. It's actually probably worse that I knew his
Petting
name.
during the apocalypse.
It's worse that I knew Lance Bass's name, so I'm probably Lance.
That is pretty
Yeah, it's
gay.
worse. Pets, they're good and they're bad, but they really are a way to relieve stress and to make you happier and all those types of things,
It's true.
They always
They've
love
been
you.
giving it to mental health patients for years.
What?
Like support.
Oh, they've been
Support
you
animals.
said they've been giving it. You said they've been giving it to mental health patients for years.
That's a terrible way to
That
phrase
was
that.
a horrible way to phrase it. Pets
But
have
I
been
wasn't
giving it to
thinking that.
them.
I bet you that most of the listeners weren't thinking
I
that.
guarantee they weren't. Not our listeners. Not our listeners. Yeah, but pets, they always love you. They're always happy
That's
to
your
see
own
you.
fault that they think that
It
way.
is probably my fault. We've attracted those people. They're fun to be around most of the time, pets,
It gives it also responsibility for kids.
Absolutely.
Clean that poop. No, okay.
We just
Then you get mad.
we just wasted 30 seconds. That's good.
yeah,
Radio, there might, if there's broadcast still going on.
good movie.
Yeah,
You
it's
talking about
great.
the movie.
Great movie. Yeah, it's a great movie. Have an emergency radio on hand, obviously for prepping reasons, but also it could be something to listen to. Somebody might be broadcasting still, and
Yeah.
at least you have something to listen to, something to look forward to.
I Ho Silver, whatever that show was they used to have. I'm
Exactly. Yeah, that one.
sure they don't broadcast that.
And the last thing I have, develop some skills. Have a fire starting contest. See who can put a tourniquet on the fastest. Run around. Who can do some
Mouth to
races.
mouth.
mouth to mouth practice. Foraging skills. I don't know. Just think about something that you can go out and do that actually helps you develop skills, passes the time, and keeps you entertained.
yeah,
Okay,
it's good.
do it. Hey Cam.
Suck on those sprinklers.
Did you know that most subscription boxes are full of samples and junk you'll never use? You did know that.
I've heard this.
But not BattleBox. It's the monthly subscription box for men, full of solid gear for adventure seekers, survivalists, outdoor enthusiasts, and casual preppers. Each month, BattleBox sends you the coolest selection of hand-picked outdoor survival and everyday carry gear, all valued at far more than what you'd normally pay. You never know what's in the next box, but here's a sampling of what users received this month. I actually just saw this month's box. There's a rocket stove in there.
Yeah.
There's some sweet kitchen knives that look pretty sweet.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I need new kitchen knives bad.
What else was there? There was some targets.
Literally kitchen knives. They're made. They're
I know.
cutlery.
They're cutlery.
Nice cutlery.
Yeah, for sure. So they're great. Anyways, all this badassness starts at about $30 a month. They've shipped almost 1 million boxes, and they won Best Subscription Box of 2017. Our listeners get a free tactical knife when you sign up at trybattlebox.com/casual preppers. That's trybattlebox.com/casual preppers. Get your first battle box plus a free tactical knife at trybattlebox.com/casual preppers and use our code casual preppers.
Yeah.
Okay?
And I said cutlery. I don't mean
I know what
get
you mean.
hair scissors.
Yeah.
I meant cutlery.
Cutlery.
J Cutlery.
J Cutlery.
So, I just wanted to detail some items if, like, a lot of Kobe stuff would be in your big preps, have it in your basement, in your
Yep.
trailer, in your basement trailer.
Either or.
Maybe you should bury a trailer and then you have a basement trailer.
Yeah.
So these are things that are more portable that you can have with you if you're bugging out and you have to go to a cabin or, or camp out somewhere because you're getting way out of Dodge.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the easiest thing, as long as it's not an EMP and you have battery chargers, your phone. Your
Yeah.
phone has everything on it.
Pretty much.
You can put books, you can put games,
Mm-hmm.
pictures, you can put apps that do cool things.
Mm-hmm.
And kids,
Podcasts.
it'll burn their retinas. They'll stare at it for eternity.
Yep. They'll
So
never look away.
You need to have those.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you already have those, so you might as well load it up with things that
Yeah, and
can
then
make
just
life more comfortable.
yeah, make sure you can keep it rolling if you need to. Backup
Right.
charger, solar, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So you got music, you got everything on there. I'm just saying. Number one, boom. And then like candies and sweets in your bug out bag, you should have something like that, like gum
Yeah.
or hard candy.
That's something I need to do. I don't have any.
Everlasting gobstoppers again,
They last forever.
forever, unless you chew them because you're dumb,
And you break your teeth.
bust your tooth off.
Mm.
But yeah,
Tooth
like
loose.
you said,
Loose, like
shut
Luth-
up about that.
Luth tooth. That's what it is.
I can't even say it.
It's
It
hard to
came out
say.
so smooth.
It did.
But yeah, chocolate, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
One, if you come across somebody that's sad,
Mm-hmm.
give them a chocolate bar.
That dude looks sad, bugging out. Let's give him some chocolate.
Know what I mean? Like, you're probably going to come across, like,
Sad people.
Loose kids.
Loose kids. I think there's a loose one.
He got out.
Give him some chocolate.
Hey, you want some chocolate?
Put some on a
You're
rock
going to look
over
like
there.
a creeper and probably get shot.
Put some on that rock over there. He'll come over. Set a trap for him.
Anybody know where the loose kids are? I don't know. I'll put a barrel of chocolate up on them over there.
I go check that if I were you.
They're probably stuck still eating it.
Seems to bring them in.
But you can use them. Like if you bring a family in with you and they're scared, you're like, here, little kid. Have a hard
You
candy.
guys want to come in our basement? We got tons of chocolate.
We got a bunch of hard candy. Come on in.
We got them Werther's
Used to have
Originals.
ribbon candy, like the Christmas nasty stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I've had these forever.
Yeah.
Eat these.
Eat these.
Cards, obviously.
kids want some candy?
You got it.
Your kids want that candy?
Your little kitties look loose. You want some chocolate?
You keeping them tied?
Come on down. Got a lot of them there. So yeah, cards, obviously. And they have those little baby cards you can't do anything with.
I just see thinking of you trying to call in a kid.
Come on.
Got some chocolate, kitty.
You like a Kit Kat?
Got a Reese's.
I'm not a
for you.
creeper. I may seem like
You don't
it.
sound like it.
So if you guys come, if there's an apocalypse and you come into Utah and you
Yeah.
see me stand on a rock, whistling at your kids, trying to give them chocolate, you know you're in the right
What are you
place.
doing, Dad? Just catching some loose chillins. Gonna get them.
You can raise them up and they can do a lot for you.
Yeah.
Rear up these children.
Yeah. You're gonna get fat ones. get them all fat. Ready to take to the market.
The kid trade's coming up. All right, getting messed up now. But yeah, so having a deck of face cards, easily portable.
Deck face cards.
Have you ever tried to play anything with those like mini
No.
like travel ones? They're
No,
impossible.
I won't do it.
Can't even slapjack it. You hit it and it's
Yeah.
stuck.
I actually have a deck of like tactical cards in my bug out bag.
Oh,
They're like, yeah, I know. They're made by Maxpedition. They're pretty sweet.
well, I have those ones that are. Well, I'll one up you.
Well, my dad can beat up your dad.
Well, my dad has a deck of cards.
My dad's deck's bigger than your dad's deck.
I have those ones that are like botany. You know, you
Oh,
can,
yeah, I
like,
saw those.
I
Yeah.
can eat these berries. Ace.
Yeah. It's funny. It's funny that we're,
I got straight flush of flowers.
somebody on Facebook was like recommending our podcast to somebody, and they're like, just be careful. They're PG-13 if your kids are around. I'm like, hey, PG-13, that's not bad.
Yeah, that is. Thank you.
Yeah.
My wife struggles with the fact that we're explicit on iTunes. She's like,
Yeah.
"You guys just saying F words all day?"
I'm like, no, you listen.
We edit them, honey.
Yeah.
Cut that all out.
Mhm.
Dice.
No dice. I don't even
Andrew
have
Dice Clay.
that. The Dice Man.
Yeah, so there's a lot of games you can play with that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if you're going to go and loot that house.
Yeah.
Drink mixes. I put that in there too.
Hey, you did.
Because they're portable.
They are portable.
You can have like 15 Hawaiian Punch packs in your backpack.
You can have more than that. You can have as many as you want.
Yeah, yeah.
As many
Because
as
if
you
you're
can
having to filter swamp water,
Yeah, it's
you
not gonna
probably
taste
want to
good.
add some
You do.
flavoring to it.
Yeah,
Some-
I agree.
yeah.
Well, it'd be great to have something that has like caffeine or something in it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those energy ones.
It's a perfect little energy boost there. Vitamins even, you know.
Mm.
Energy or whatever. Energy C or whatever.
Emergency.
Emergency, that's it.
Mhm.
A radio.
Oh, like the movie?
I already used that joke.
Oh, dang it.
But having a radio,
Sure.
listening on stuff,
Old timey.
that's it. Glow sticks. Kids freaking love those things.
Yeah, or you can have a rave.
You won't lose them at nighttime.
Do that.
You can have a rave.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Apocalypse is cool.
Yeah, it is. And then picture books, obviously.
Books with pictures in them.
So most of us don't print out pictures anymore, but having like a picture book of like family and all that stuff, one, help identify you.
Sure.
And if you have loose kids
Uh-huh.
and you die, they can be like,
This is what my kid looks like.
the loose kid belongs to this
Yeah.
family. I'm looking through his picture book, looking for dirty pictures.
He likes caramels. If you can get them.
His backpack's clear full of ointments, Cam's ointment, and
Cam's special. What was it?
yeah, Cam's special
Cure all
ointment.
or something?
Yeah.
Cam's cure all ointment.
So when I go through like some of the lists we've made up,
So stupid.
like there's all these things. It's like if you collected all these things, you'd have a semi full of trash.
You would, yeah.
So little drones are awesome for like they're exciting to play with.
Sure.
Kids love them,
They do.
and you can use them as recon, security, whatever you want.
Sure.
So
Like it.
I want one in my backpack.
RC drone, he says.
RC drone.
Or some RC cola. Would be great
Yeah, I don't
too.
mean a drone like Sophia that's gonna help kill
Yeah.
society.
Mm-hmm.
Those little pocket games, like car travel games.
Pocket pool.
I play a game all day.
All day long. Yeah.
the ones that fold
They're
out,
like
you can
magnetic.
flip them backwards. Yeah, they have the little like you change the plastic for a different board game.
Mm-hmm.
They're trash most of the time, and
They
you
are,
lose
yeah.
parts all the time. But they even have Battleship and some of those cool ones.
Mhm.
Super portable.
I love it.
But I would throw one of those in one of your backpacks.
Okay. I'll try.
Yeah, you should. I'm just saying.
I know. I'm going to try.
Or those little peg games. You know, you got to move the peg around.
Yeah.
And this is just a music instrument. You can get a harmonica
This is
or any kind of music instrument.
This is just a music instrument.
music instruments is what I meant.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
if you have something like that and you're stranded up there,
Yeah.
maybe one of those little mouth things.
Mouth organ.
If you want one of those, you can lose your mind,
Mhm.
and everyone around you it'll increase their insanity.
For sure.
If you're playing a harmonica or a recorder
Oh, a recorder. Those are the
or
worst.
kazoo, kids love kazoos.
Yeah. And they're not really music.
No, they just
Mm-mm.
hum through a piece of plastic.
Yeah.
Like my boys, the little one, I'd probably have like little toy cars in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's cool because you had like individual bags.
Yeah.
where you- like Kobe posted one on Instagram. Wife's bag's clear full of makeup. Yours full of
Makeup and tampons. That's all it is.
clothes and gold coins and cards.
Yeah. That's
Mine's
exactly what it is.
chocolate. But
Or-
yeah, in
yeah.
the kids, like my kids' packs, they're not completed yet. So I hope apocalypse doesn't happen today.
Yeah, I hope not.
But we have like little toys in there. Like we take their favorite toy away from them, put it in their bucket bag.
When the apocalypse comes, you're going to be
You're
excited.
gonna be way happy.
Yeah.
All of your like Christmas this year, they're just gonna unwrap them and put them in a bug out bag.
Not even going to show you what they
You
are.
like that? You're not opening it. Put it in your bug out
Yeah.
bag. There will be zero morale loss.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said on the weapons, like a BB gun and
Yeah.
targets and like kids carrying around a BB gun, they're gonna feel like they can kill everyone.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I got the biggest defense weapon ever.
Yep.
And then using those to practice shooting and stuff like that. It's
Mm-hmm.
exciting. It's kills time and people love it for
Kills
years.
squirrels and birds.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can teach your kids to hunt
Exactly.
small game,
Yeah.
and that's it.
That's it, guys. That's how you prevent that morale loss.
I bet you're all running out right now to buy those travel games to put in.
They're
your
all
bag.
just going to get bags of candy.
chocolate.
Chugga, chugga.
Yeah,
I don't get those loose kids.
man, look at this aisle of drink mixes. I never knew.
I'm buying up the whole thing.
Just sweep it off.
Yep.
I want them all. I'm gonna mix them and do suicide
Orange,
powder.
purple. Yeah.
Suicide powder.
That's what you should do.
We should make one of those.
We should.
It's just a
Taste it. Mm.
It's just sugar, green tea mix,
Oh, gosh.
Lipton's,
Yeah. Chocolate milk.
Nesquik apocalyptic version. It's just a bunch of powders.
Nummy.
But hey, first, if you're a casual prepper,
I am.
outdoor adventurer, or survivalist, you need a Survival Boxes subscription.
No doubt.
They have some drink mixes sometimes.
They do.
Survival Box is the only monthly subscription box packed with practical survival gear, 15 to 25 year shelf life storable meals, survival water or filtration supplies.
Filtration.
It's like my voices are wanting to come out. I'm trying to hold it back. A monthly
The
survival
Russian's coming out in me. I don't know what to do.
the monthly survival knowledge card, and even I'm pretty sure Survival Box is gonna drop us after this. And
No, hell no, man. If they haven't dropped us
that's
yet,
true.
we can
They're
do whatever we
"Oh,
want.
Man, can you have someone else read
We could use like a gay farmer voice, and they'd be like, "That's good, whatever."
it? Good enough's better than him.
Yeah.
So anyways, you also get non-GMO heirloom seeds for your survival garden. Not only they give you food, you can grow food. Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
for sure.
Starting, or you can just eat them. Eat the seeds.
You can.
Starting at just $29 per month, which is super cheap.
Mm-hmm.
There are many different boxes to choose from that will cater to your outdoor adventuring lifestyle or casual prepping plan. Subscribe today, and every month Survival boxes will send you the survival gear and supplies you need to stay survived. Your survival box values are always more than the Amazon cart values. Go ahead and get one and prove this to yourself.
Yeah, it's true.
No sample products, no contracts, cancel anytime. Use promo code Casual Preppers for 10% off your first box on any of those monthly subscriptions. Casual Prepper listeners will also receive a free 1 amp USB solar panel with battery bank flashlight in your first survival box. Subscribe today. Go to survivalboxes.com right now.
I can't wait till you guys get your survival box. I'm excited for you.
I want any of you to seriously get one and post if you don't like it. If you don't,
Yeah.
I don't care.
If you don't like it,
There's no way you won't.
Cam will make it right.
There's no, right. I'll send you a personal recording of this advertisement.
Yeah, he will.
It's time for the quick and dirty medical tip.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
So I've talked in the past about like countering depression and stuff with natural stuff. I'm kind of focusing a little bit on vitamin D. So if you're hunkered down.
Is that like, never mind.
No, not that. Women don't need vitamin D all the time. Is that what you're going with?
I don't know. You tell me.
You're gross.
You said it.
You were implying it.
You inferred it. I didn't imply it.
Oh, yeah. Whatever. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you were going to say, and you made me the dirty one.
Yeah, it's my fault.
So vitamin D it's been under study for like determining whether or not the lack of vitamin D leads to depression, and if supplementing with vitamin D has improved depression. And you know there's not a lot of they've had a lot of studies, but there's not like this super clear, because there's always like the bias and the factors that could interfere with these studies.
The vitamin D lobby.
Right. But most of them have shown that obviously, one, depending on where you live, you don't get enough vitamin D from sunlight. And they found that supplementing has helped with depression. So having vitamin D, supplementing it in SHTF is a very good idea. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
There's some other ones that I find kind of interesting. Basically, I think it would be a good idea to have vitamins and probably a little excess in vitamin B and vitamin D for mental health. But there's a little table that says for mental health disorders, and this is from the archives of New England Journal of Medicine. Major depression, serotonin deficiency, so tryptophan, which is in
turkey.
Yeah. So just eat turkey the whole
Yeah,
winter.
man.
If you're deficient dopamine, noradrenaline, tyrosine,
Ooh.
tyrosine, GABA deficiency, get some GABA. GABA. Yo, GABA,
I was
GABA.
going to say, yo, GABA.
Omega-3 deficiency has led to some depression, so
You need that
eat
fish.
more
That's what I'm
fishies.
saying, man.
Yeah, right.
We talked about that.
Yeah, chocolate and fish.
Yeah.
Chocolate fish. Swedish fish.
Mm.
Folate deficiency and vitamin B, so get your vitamin B and folate. So
Folate.
look, most of this is in like a general, I think Survivor Guard has like almost
Pretty much
this.
all that, yeah.
SAM deficiency, surface air missile deficiency.
See, I was like, what?
SAM. Bipolar disorder, like acetylcholine receptors are lacking, lithium. There's different supplements you can get for that. Vitamin C, vitamin B deficiencies have shown to lead to some bipolar disorder. Anyways, long story short, get your amino acids. You want to supplement these things because in the apocalyptic scenario, like the foods that you get, the processed foods, frozen foods, you're going to be lacking a lot of amino acids and essential vitamins and minerals, and they do play a huge role in mental health. So go out there, get you some turkeys.
Yeah.
Buy you some vitamin D supplements, and you can't really overdo it with vitamin D. I mean, we treat like 50,000 units for vitamin D deficiency, like we prescribe it. So you want to take, 800,000 milligrams or 1,000 units.
It's like 800,000 milligrams sounds like a lot.
Because they did 400 milligrams of the vitamin D3, and it didn't have as good of effect. But if you're taking like 1,000 a day, which is a good amount, you're not going to overdose on vitamin D.
Okay.
But it will. I really guarantee is going to help a little bit. So
okay.
you want about
Good.
anything that will help a little bit.
Yeah.
So get your vitamins and minerals and amino
I like
acids.
that. That's good stuff. Yeah. That's why it's nice to have some like long-term shelf life vitamins for those
sure.
situations. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Survivor Guard's perfect for
because
that type of
deficiencies
thing.
lead to all kinds of weird like
Yeah.
rashes and mental health issues and
Yeah.
gut issues.
Yeah, for sure.
Financial issues.
Yeah. Marital issues.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
That's it, guys. Thank you. We appreciate you guys listening. We always appreciate it. You guys are the best. 100% the
Been
best.
boosting your morale since 2013 or
Since
14.
2016.
16.
It's been 3 years. I think, right? Yeah, 3 years.
When did we originally start with the random weird podcast?
2015, I think.
Was it 15?
Mhm.
Oh, man.
I think, I don't know.
Forever.
Too long ago. It feels like it's been forever.
And no apocalypse has come. This has been worthless.
This has been such a worthless endeavor. No, guys, thank you so much for listening. We absolutely appreciate it. Please make sure that you're subscribed. Please make sure that you share us out to your buddies, your pals, your friends, your family, your neighbors, everybody. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all those things. Thank you so much. Anything else, Cameron?
Nope. Do it all that he just said right now.
Okay, bye.